Beware of these 5 morning habits that are making you fat. Even though we have other healthy habits, if we fall into these mistakes, it's easy to become overweight. Our body needs a balance in all ways, so try these morning habits. To avoid obesity and becoming overweight, you have to stay on a healthy food plan, follow a few morning habits, and follow an exercise plan according to your needs. These 2 bases act upon metabolic and hormonal activity, positively influencing their capacity to eliminate excess fat. However, sometimes in spite of maintaining these good habits, we don't see good results. In fact, we may even gain a couple of pounds or more. This situation gives us a feeling of frustration that many times makes us resist the idea of taking on a healthy lifestyle. What happens is that many of our morning habits that we don't consider negative in reality can cause minor weight gain. Although we aren't always conscious of them, these can be a great obstacle to reach our ideal weight. 1. Skipping breakfast. For a long time it was thought to be a form of saving calories to lose weight when you skipped breakfast. Nevertheless, this myth was debunked some years ago. Actually, this first meal of the day is essential for your metabolism to function well. Because of this, people who skip breakfast often replace it by eating foods that are low in nutritional value. This tends to increase body weight. Breakfast is the principal food of the day and should not be substituted with a simple cup of coffee and cookies. It should contain sources of carbohydrates, fiber and amino acids. Its total calories should contain 25% of the daily requirements of the body. 2. Eating breakfast late. It's important to learn to keep a mealtime schedule for our body. It's fine to change the time occasionally, but it's ideal to eat breakfast soon after getting up. The body requires sources of energy to maintain optimal functioning of the principal organs. Even though it has reserves, many tend to reduce during times of rest. On the other hand, when your stomach feels empty, it increases the separation of acidic juices and produces an inflammatory result. To avoid this, it is ideal to eat breakfast within an hour of getting up before eating breakfast in minutes. Before getting out of bed, you can have a healthy drink such as warm water with lemon or tea. 3. Eating processed snacks. Processed snacks have invaded the market with the excuse of being a healthy bite to satisfy hunger that tends to occur in the middle of the day. Although some options are good, the majority have added chemicals, sugar and other components that make us gain weight in reality. If you take a few minutes to look at the nutritional chart, you can notice that they contain a lot of calories and fat. Avoid processed foods and opt for natural alternatives such as fruit, vegetable slices or natural yogurt. Also, it's good to eat a handful of dried fruit or a homemade smoothie without added cream or ice cream. 4. Sleeping too much. A published study in 2014 suggested that it is difficult to lose fat for people who sleep more than 10 hours. A good amount of rest for people is between 7 to 9 hours daily without interruptions. 5. Drink plenty of liquids. Even though it seems like it's not related, morning hydration is one of the essential habits to promote optimal metabolism. Drinking little water or not drinking water at all slows down the body processes that are in charge of eliminating and burning fat. It's advisable to start the day with drinking a glass of lukewarm water, preferably with lemon. Also, you can opt for tea with honey. After breakfast and throughout the morning, it's a good idea to drink between 3 to 4 glasses of water. Have you just identified any of the mentioned habits? If so, that is the answer to why you are gaining weight, even though you have other good habits. Now is the time to correct the errors that you're making and to take advantage of the morning to give your metabolism a jump start.